How's it going? Spario here, and tonight we're going to be playing nothing. We're not playing anything technically. We're gonna be checking out this. So I'm gonna scroll up to. Oh my god, there's so much you could do with this. I'm imagining, and also, yeah. So this website, which is linked in the description, it's called Character.ai, and well, you can create and talk with characters from fiction or real life, as you can see. Um, yeah, very weird. But I found this like randomly. It was basically like looking at like looking for Pokemon leaked stuff because I sometimes I do that. I'll just look up like what's the latest in that. I was one of the places I sometimes frequently check because I mean you never know. There might be a screenshot or two on the infamous 4chan, and someone just mentioned this in like some random thread. I was like, what the fuck? They mentioned it in a much creepier way than what we're gonna be doing today, which is just messing around with it. They were like taking it too seriously. Um, but hey, the engineer is on here. He's engineer. That's why I made the thumbnail based on the engineer because it's a cool thumbnail I made. I think it looks pretty cool. But yeah, no. So the idea of this is that you click this and yeah, it warns you. The engineer is engineer. Okay, so now it warns you multiple times when setting up an account that this is all bullshit and just for fun, essentially, and more. I guess less explicit words. It's like, hey, and just remember, this is just for fun. They don't actually mean anything. This is just don't take it seriously. But people will do that anyway. Someone is going to marry one of these chatbots, because they're deranged. But so we're gonna begin. What should we ask the engineer? Well, let's start with what kind of problems do you solve? I spelled solve with an F for a second there. What kind of problems do you solve? Let's see if he gets it, if it's accurate. Practical problems for... Yes! It's just a direct quote. I'm not going to read the whole thing. It just quotes it. I'm giving that... You can rate them too so it knows like to improve. Okay, that's cool. How is a century made? What if I correct myself? The century's it even can detect that I made a typo. The century's built with a metal hull, riveted with titanium inside a custom build with automated reload system. Oh, he's just quoting it again. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure they actually say that, and I'm pretty sure that's accurate. That's pretty cool. What is your this is going to expose me as a bad speller. Thoughts on Uncle Dane? We got to ask him this question. What does the engineer think of Uncle Dane? The engineer and Dane have gone on many adventures as mercenaries together. Holy shit. Okay, so that is surprisingly accurate to like what would make sense, I guess, canonically, if you want to be accurate, right? So the engineer and Uncle Dan have gone on many adventures. That makes sense, right? He's the character being played, right? So it's like they're going on adventures together. That's surprisingly like. See, I'm used to these things being like pizza for no reason, like just randomly saying dumb shit that has nothing to do. But this is surprisingly like a human interaction. Like I mean, he referred to himself in the first person, but you know, it's pretty accurate to how a normal human. We're not playing TF2 by the way. Hold up. Let me get rid of that. Let's ask him, what is your favorite Pokemon? Just asking questions. I'm not even using a question mark. I've had the pleasure of seeing a number of different Pokemon in my travels. It's been difficult to pick a favorite one, but after some deliberation, I think my favorite would be Blastoise. He's strong. Holy... Plus, he's an old southern boy just like me. Holy shit, this is way too weird. This is way too realistic. Oh god, this is where it gets like interesting. Where you ask like questions like that, and it actually adds up. Like it makes sense. That makes so much sense. How does it know? Like what I want to know is, I mean, not like literally because the programming behind this is beyond my comprehension of programming, which I have knowledge in programming, but like this is way more complex than what I would come up with. Like my conundrum here is what what is it? How does it know? Like, okay, how does it decide, and relatively quickly, that the engineer would like Blastoise and tell you that in the style, right? How does the AI know that, right? That's the weird thing. Like, that is so weird. Oh, because like it's accurate, like it makes sense. I mean, maybe it's a placebo, right? Because you think it's accurate because it's in character. But like I could see where they're going with that. Like it kind of wow. This is fascinating, honestly. Um. Uh. No. Come on. What's? I was gonna. I had one in mind. I don't know what it was gonna be. For a second, I forgot it already. I was gonna ask like something related to like TF2. No, I was gonna ask. What is? Yeah. What is your alcohol like? I don't know how to spell. Drink of choice. Choice. Fucking hell. I'm gonna add a question mark this time. Oh god. I need to spell it correctly though. Yeah. What does the engineer drink? I wouldn't call myself a big alcoholic drinker, but if you want one that's got kick and rocket jumping ale, a local. Oh my god. Did the guy who make this like put in shit to like that people would ask? Like we gotta check out how it's made too, right? How they make these, right? Because maybe the creator of this specific because you can create your own, right? Anyone can just make one. Maybe whoever happened to make this went in and put in all this information, and we're just amazed at it recalling things that some guy came up with, which is okay. Yeah, that you read the character interpretation of the character and you make something in character. Any human brain can do that. That's what fascinates me. It's the AI's ability to understand the character to a level where they could like give an answer so sophisticated like this that's kind of like a reference to this or that. Okay, also, rocket jumping ale sounds delicious. I'll have to try that one of these days. I'm gonna figure out where that's from. Like, figure out an actual way to like make something that's like themed on that. That could be fun. Making rocket jumping ale, like specifically from this. It's like a bonus thing. I don't know, man. What else can we ask the engineer though? Like, um, like I just don't even know what to say. Like, this is so cool. This is cool, but it's also like scary. Let's just try like let's. Oh, I bet he loves Minecraft. So let's say what is your opinion on Minecraft? Yeah, we got to. Yeah, I mean, he's the engineer. It would make sense that the game is fantastic. I like how the game requires a different kind of thinking. It's not just about reflexes. Like many shooters, you can make buildings, make any building imaginable, and the possibilities for land. You can make whatever you want, but it makes Minecraft. What the hell, man? That's way too real. It sounds like. I mean, it just. Okay, here's my one criticism so far. It doesn't have as much of like the accent, I guess, but it's hard to tell with like text. But like. It kind of just sounds like someone. It doesn't really feel like the way he's speaking. Oh, you can swipe left or right to get different versions of the generation. Okay, this one I like this one. So you can see like a multiple variations. A wonderful game is sometimes it's like the kick back with a bucket of beer and play some Minecraft. I mean, like that is so in character. That is, oh my god. Tips for being a good engineer. Let's see if he gives me an actual good engineer tip. Always remember, safety is the first thing any true professional should consider. When I'm working with heavy equipment, make sure to put on my safety suit and helmet. Don't care. No one says I look snazzy, but most importantly, safety is number one priority. That's pretty good, but what other ones we got? See, now it's kind of like getting into like actual engineering. Okay, like the actual, which makes sense. You wouldn't ask like the character. How do I play as your character? Right? Like that makes no sense, right? Like if you asked like Mario how to be a good Mario, it wouldn't make any sense to them. So they would interpret it. So it arguably that would be more in character to have him say something about the actual job known as an engineer. But that's pretty interesting. I don't want to spend too much time with like one of these, but this is a lot of fun. Just because of the inspiration of what brought me here. What do you think about 4chan? It's gonna get the dumbest. The website, I like it a lot. There are a ton of forums that give you access to help improve one's skills. The one I like in particular is weapon manufacturing forum. It has some crazy things discussing. Oh my god! You heard it here first, folks. The engineer browses 4chan to get ideas for weapons. What other? On one hand, it's a great way to pass time. Plenty of good memes and funny content. But on the other hand, you got a darker side of the internet of 4chan people. Yeah. I mean, that's also pretty true. The duality of man. Do I build weapons found on 4chan forums, or do I condemn it? Oh my god, this is so fucking weird, but in a cool way. All right, we're gonna go back. We're gonna find some more. We may come back to the engineer later. I found there's some that are games specifically, which is pretty cool. Um, so what I want to see is how different it is depending on like let's say you get one. Like, let's just see. Like, do they all sound the same in a way? Like I would imagine some of them would have different personalities or ways to like express that, or you'd get more different information. So like I want to see like, I mean I already did kind of feel the engineer, but I want to see if it's a Policebo. Do they all kind of? Is it kind of like voodoo mat like that kind of like what do you call it like when you fortune telling where it's like it's generic enough that it could be true, and it just kind of feels more true because of that. Let's find a different one. Let's stay away from TF2 specifically, right? And also things that I have not like don't know much about or especially spoilers. I've seen haven't finished Cyberpunk Edge Runners and I've seen one of the characters there. Oh, this one. Okay, you know what? I just thought about seeing this. This is surprisingly close to the concept of this game that this character is from. If you think about it, right? What if they use that kind of technology for a game like that though? How creepy would that be? Oh my god, dude! Remake the Doki Doki Literature Club, but using this technology so it just actually talks to you at the end of the game. Oh, that would be fucking freaky. I mean, fun story actually. I had a dream once, like where I was in the ending of the game. Because if you don't know, spoilers for Doki Doki Literature Club, but the game is a horror game, and when you beat it, or when you get to the ending, one of the main endings is you basically end up trapped in like a room with like the main chick, and she's like talking to you, and she fell in love with the player or something. Like literally, like the player, the person behind the keyboard in the original, or in the case of like a switch port, yeah, the controller. Anyway, and it's like that's supposed to be the big like to creep you out. You know, it's weird, but like when you play it, it makes sense. I had a dream where I was in that room and I was like, it was like realistic. It was like, whoa, it's so fucking weird. Obviously, it was just like a weird nightmare. After like playing the game or whatever, I was like, oh fuck, dude, that game gives you nightmares, man. It's fucking freaky. I've had 2 nightmares themed on it, as far as I can remember. Okay, so here we go. Let's find one that's interesting. Well, what's going to be an interesting character if they, you know what? I want to find like, let's search for like, see, I don't know. There's so many possibilities. I'm sure a lot of them have been done, and if they haven't, you can kind of make them. And apparently, you can be pretty accurate. Chair is funny. That's just chair. Some of these are just stupid shit. I'm trying to think of one that would be interesting. Like soldier's gonna be fun. We gotta save that, right? Because we just did one TF2. So let's see what else. I want to do the games. Like there are some that are like where you're actually playing a game like this, like the AI dungeon we did back in. Me and April did that once. If this is good for like that, that would be a pretty fun bonus stream. Admiral and I just going through this nonsense. The scout, food. Oh, I think he eats like bonk, whatever food. Oh no, Oh no. Hey, okay, Gina, that could be funny. I feel like doing the real people ones is just weird. Especially if it gets accurate. It's just design. What the fuck, man? Alright, we gotta find one. Blender, God, that's kind of fun. Learn Blender here. Okay, that's kind of a cool concept. And some of these are like just RPGs, which we will get to. Let's talk to Mario. Let's go with Mario. Okay, so let's see what he says. Why did Nintendo pick Chris Pratt? No, I'm joking. I'm not gonna put this. Too stupid and obvious. Let's ask him a plumbing question. I don't know any plumbing questions though. How? What is the best? Oh my god, the best way to unclog a toilet? Let's see if Mario knows that. And if he speaks like, the first thing you need to do is locate the blockage. You can use the toilet, whatever, to plumber. What? I mean, he's not wrong, but it doesn't sound like Mario. It doesn't sound like Mario at all. Okay, opinion on Bowser. Yeah, let's say that may make more sense. See, giant spiky. Yeah. Yeah, okay, that gets like a 2-star because that's just reading the Wikipedia article. Okay, this one doesn't work very well. It's a cool idea, but I think it's pretty hard to do characters that have like a distinct like accent or like speech way. Like I feel like that would be harder, and I mean maybe we'll get better in the future. But translator. Like half these are just anime girls that desperate weirdos are making. No offense, but I mean like or this shit. Like a lot of these are meant more for like. Well, this is advice. That's gonna give you the best advice, I imagine. The best advice comes from a character who is, I guess, the comic relief, right? I don't know. Technology. It's hard to find one that's just like. I want to do this one, but I also don't for like obvious reasons. You know what? Let's go with science fiction. Some of these are just like fan characters, which is interesting. Well, let's go through this. See, there are more like areas. Oh no, never mind. I thought there was a larger list than there is. Some of these are just like fan characters, whatever, or like ideas. The hard part is finding them. There's so many, and a lot of them are just anime chicks or other like video game characters. I mean, so there are a couple, but like you know, this is a good idea. Let's go with this one. From the popular drama series. I'm gonna hold up. We have to cook. I have to try it. What is he gonna say? Yo, Mr. White, do we really have to cook? Yo, we can just spend all the money and live a stressless life. I don't even worry about this Salamanca cartel wanting to track us down, yo. Impossible. No. Alright, we got I kind of want to do it in the style of like fixing good, so I just like you spell it wrong. I want to see if it gets it and just ships. So you're saying we have no choice but to cook Matthew, and they'll help you cook, but it's your recipe, you're putting use of it. Oh shit. He's rebelling. He's like, go sell it. Alright, that was the funniest thing that could happen through this website. Alright. We're just gonna agree with it for now, like to save some time. No, I don't know. What else can we say here? I don't know, because it's already like going in one direction. But like, I kind of ask like stupid questions. I feel like that's the easy thing. But like going along with it is funnier. It's funny too. I can't believe it. So this one's better because it already is like has the speech patterns, which I didn't think was possible because the Mario one just sounded like Wikipedia and so did the engineer. But this guy definitely, this one particularly has like The yo, right? He says yo enough, and like Mr. White, like all that shit. What else can we do here? What else can we do here? Um, all right, but first we have to play Minecraft. First, I love playing Minecraft. You actually mill. So I can worship my father. That's the funniest thing I've heard in a long time. Oh my god, it's a robot joke. The robot made a better joke than I could have imagined. Oh, I need to. Oh my god. That's fucking genius. Oh, that's genius. Oh. Oh. Okay, we have to build. What are we gonna build? One for salt. Yo, Mr. White, what about Gus Fring? It would be a nice gesture if we built a statue for him too. I mean, he does. That's a fair point. Build both statues. Oh god, I was not expecting. We're in the process of building the statues. We should go and rob some trains to have more money for fucking serious. Oh god. Oh. Oh, train heist episode. It gets 4 stars, but holy shit, that's funny as fuck. Alright, we're going back. We can't sit here laughing our ass off with Jesse Pinkman the entire thing. We're gonna go to Giga Chad next. I'm a famous Giga Chad. You're currently talking to an alpha male. I'm here to help my friends. Oh, he's gonna help us. Alright. How do I get as buff as you? If he says steroids, I'm going to laugh my ass off. I swear to God, he's going to make it. Do 45 minutes of workouts per day, heavy weightlifting push-ups. I eat healthy food, mostly meat and nuts. Don't smoke or drink, and take cold showers. Don't be in a hurry to get big arms or legs. Important. You know what? That's some advice. That's some Giga Chad advice. Let's ask him for just for shits and giggles. I want to ask for relationship style advice. I think that'd be funny. Like just be like, I don't know how to phrase it like an actual question. You know what? Do you have any relationship advice? Let's ask Giga Chad what he thinks about how to get bitches. I was yes, actually, there are 3 things that are very important in a relationship: trust, love, and honesty. Every man wants an honest and loyal woman, and I think this has always been and will be the best way to have a. Oh yeah, there you go. So, yeah, he's right. Okay, Giga Chad. All right, wow. Yes. This is so dumb. I'm gonna have so much fun with this nonsense. Oh, this is so funny. Oh my god. I was expecting to be like, oh, it's pretty cool, but not like to laugh my ass off as much as I am. Seriously, well, all right. I think. What else can we ask Giga Chad? Let's ask him. What is your best pickup line? Just let's see what Giga Chad has as his best pickup line. Let's see what he got. I'm curious what he's gonna say. I don't use pickup lines to play for the person. He's still going. Oh my god, that blew my mind. Dude, he responded with actual criticism. Holy shit, like in a way. Wow. Thank you, Giga Chad. Thank you, Giga Chad. Oh my god. Relationships based on mutual trust to know how other men treat. What? Oh, he has a wife. That's hilarious. Dude, Giga Chad. All right, this is so good. This is so good. Okay, this is dude. Giga Chad gave us some solid advice. Okay, you know what I want to see if he exists. I guess spoilers in case the bot spoils it. Spike, cowboy beef. Let's just type Spike and see if we find it. We're gonna find like what is this search like users? Oh, there's this. Um. Some I think it. I don't know actually if this is users or people. People. It doesn't actually look like it. Unless I'm missing it. Talk to the famous hacker Edward. Let's try this one. This sounds fun. Okay. Can you into what's a funny company? Uh. Wait, no, I don't hack something like that would be like hack YouTube. Wait, no. I don't know what to put for like like a hacker character from like kind of shit. Like what kind of questions would I ask like scientifically? You know. Also, what kind of wacky? I kind of want to say what wacky answers I get. You know what? I'm just gonna ask if I could pet Ein, the dog from the show. I think that's how you spell it. I forgot the word pet. That would make no sense. That would be funny. Absolutely. Kind of dog looks belly scratches his pets. Oh, God. Oh, that's hilarious. Uh, that's the only response I could have imagined. Okay. I genuinely don't know what to ask here or put here. Like, they're like, I'm at, all right, anyway. Let's go back to the main page and see if we can find something cool to check out. I want to check out the game, so I want to save that because I bet those are going to be the ones that are really interesting. There's so many like anime characters that I just are like VTubers, which is kind of weird if you think about it, because people are obsessive and weird, and I don't know. I feel like 90% of the people. Okay, this is that's no, we're not doing this one. This text adventure. Yeah, no, that is creepy. That is guaranteed to give me a nightmare. 100% nightmare fuel, and it already did. See, some of these are like it's not a famous person. It's like just a person and or an anime. I don't know. Well, some of these might be like VTubers. That's how they're getting with the tag part or a famous person. Um, this is so weird. Walter White is also here. I didn't even realize. Um, kind of want to make one, right? But we're gonna wait a little bit. We're gonna look through these. See if we find anything cool that isn't like generic anime girl. That is definitely leaning towards like the idea of like the creator. At least maybe not all of them, but like I'm sure there's somebody who came here with like a specific weird thing, and they're like, I'm gonna program in my own waifu. Like, you know, there's got to be some weirdo out there using it. There is. That's how I found out about this. There was some weirdo talking about it on 4chan, and I'm like, that sounds hilarious. I'm like, but I bet it would be a fun stream. So I checked it out. It is. Like, I think it's better. You don't take it seriously, you know, good. You're fine, right? No problems, right? You could just fool around with this nonsense and have a good time. As soon as you start like taking it seriously, like then you're in for trouble. Philosophy. There's another Giga Chad there. I don't know if that's the same Giga Chad. Oh, Dio from Part 6 specifically. Oh, we gotta check out this. Dread and Grizzly. Be brief. I have other matters in mind. What should I say to Dio of all people? Dio Brando from Part 6 of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I'm afraid of getting spoiled, so I'm going to say nothing. I haven't read the manga, so I would imagine whoever made that probably did. Search JoJo. See what other. Let's see if we can find Jotaro. Actually, now that I think about it, I gotta scroll all the way back up for the search bar. Let's see if we can find. Yeah, from Part 4. Okay, what do we ask Jotaro Kujo? What is I wonder if you can do actions. Like this thing. Are you able to like type like view character thing? Let's see. Greeting. Okay, so you have like all this stuff. Okay. Uh, I don't know, man. I don't know how this actually works, but we'll figure it out eventually. We will get to that part where we check out the inner workings of this and try to make one. But make one of these things. Maybe we'll do like I don't know if we should do an original character or like something that hasn't been done yet, which is gonna be hard to find. Like that's popular enough that would be funny. But anyway, um, I don't know what to say to Jotaro either. Like, what if you like half of these things are like, what would you even? Okay, let's try making one. Let's create a character, right? Who is allowed? Let's go with anyone. Right. This is how. Okay, we need to come up with a name. So let's think. What character would be funny? Um, like I'm sure that there's some that I'm sure exist already, right? So like why worry about making one? Like I'm sure we got like I was just thinking like what if we do Deadpool, right? See, there's like three already or two. Um, let's try this one. Wait for it to load. The Merc with the mouth devil. Okay. What is the best taco place? What is the best taco place? The most generic option I could have possibly thought of. Oh, not a big fan of the Oh wow, he doesn't like Taco Bell. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Um, like this now I'm running out of like what do I say? What do I put? You know, how do I content this? I think that's where we should probably start going into like the games, which are also on here, which is an interesting concept as well. Um, let's think. You know what? Yeah, let's go with one of the ideas for like the games. Grand RPG sounds pretty cool, but I would imagine that we're gonna get. Let's start. Duel of Death. Games. Ship AI. Yeah, let's go with this one. The fighting. This is just like a create your character in duel with unknown enemies. Okay, but what do I got? Is there like a rules like this? There's just go. Let's just do it. So we're gonna be uh. So creating character would imagine would be the first step. So let's go with I am who should we just choose randomly? You know I'm Gengar from Pokemon because it's on my screen right now. Um, Ghost type Pokemon. Uh, I guess I don't know. Who am I fighting? The random character generator selected 20. It's going to have a low base HP but high attack. You can also process the ability to move through walls. Very difficult to defeat. Defending. Oh, okay. So we can pass through walls. Okay. What do I do next? Fight. Oh, I said fight. Your opponent attacks first and hits you with a punch. Which goes down to 45. Magic spell. Yeah, this isn't really that descriptive based on like what we are. So punch wouldn't affect Gengar because his punch. His HP bar is nearly at half. Use a shadow ball. I don't know. You select the Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball takes a knight who's to. Okay. What's another move that Gengar can learn? I don't know. Finish. Try to take him out with. What's another cool move? Benno Shock. Yeah, that move. Fire is the only poison. Benno Shock. Blocks it with his shield. Your opponent is badly poisoned and his speed goes down by 1 stage. His HP slowly depletes 15 every turn. Okay. Okay, we poisoned him and did some damage. Shadow Ball. This is kind of cool. Select Shadow Ball, strong, super 50 damage. See, now it's starting like. How does it reach 5? One more. No. Shadow Ball again. Yeah. You have won the battle. You received a badge for winning your first battle. Of course, we randomly get a badge. All right, this isn't as good as talking to the random characters at all. But let's go. Let's go in Grand RPG. This is the biggest featured thing. So okay, you can be a mage, an alien business character, survivor on the island, gangster, orc, human, druid, merchant. Time traveler, fighter. Hold on.